want to share something with you that has changed my life. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. No one ever could have convinced me that this could have happened to me. I started out very humble beginnings. When I was in 5th grade, I was identified as EMR, labeled educable, mentally retarded, put back from the 5th grade into the 4th grade, and stayed in that category until I got out of high school. But I met a high school teacher who one day changed my life. He said, someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. And ladies and gentlemen, I started working on my dream. And most people don't work on their dreams. Why? For many years I didn't. It's because of fear, the fear of failure. The other thing is that most people, ladies and gentlemen, they get comfortable. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves, and they end up becoming very cynical about life, and they throw in the towel on themselves, on their families, and on their dreams.
I don't know nobody that's not trying to be happy or successful. If you're not trying to be those two things, something's seriously wrong. For us to create an excuse for anything, it's unacceptable. It's really, really unacceptable. You can't. Why would you not go for it? Why would you not take a chance? At one point in time, you got to take a chance on you. But see, let me help you understand something, in case you ain't thought about that. I want you to remember something, that all of us were created in God's image.
Everything that I have is by the grace of God.
The good that you see in you, that's God. That's God. When you care about somebody, that's God. When you feel sympathy for somebody, that's God. When you help somebody, that's God. Everybody in here got a piece of God in them. Everybody.
Nobody's gonna take you to the front of the line unless you push your way to the front of the line. Let me tell you that again. Nobody is gonna take you to the front of the line unless you push your way to the front of the line. I want you to take the craziest dream you ever had. That dream that you were too embarrassed to tell anyone about. I want you to make it a reality. I don't want you to dream, I want you to do. Don't be afraid to close your eyes and dream, but then open your eyes. Now, some of your dreams are gonna take longer than you think. One of the biggest lessons that I've learned in life is that you cannot achieve success without failure.
And they ultimately fuel disappointment.
But I made a decision to keep going, keep trying, even if it meant sometimes that I would fail.
Fail big, take chances.
Some of my biggest successes come from some of my biggest failures.
Fail big.
In the early 90s, when my friends were graduating from Howard, I didn't have a degree. My girlfriend was 8.5 months pregnant with my first baby. I bought a brand new house in Scarsdale that I could not afford. I found myself sitting alone in my bedroom. What are you gonna do now?
You must apply discipline.
What are you gonna do now?
And consistency.
So I had two choices. Either I was gonna sit in that failure and give up, or I was gonna make a decision to step out of the darkness. You see, when you're in that darkness, you wanna sit there and wait for the light to come, but you can't wait and sit in that darkness. The only way out is to step forward, to face your fears, to become your own light. I had to believe in myself like never before. I had to find my inner power. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's gonna be a lot of times y'all about to fail. I'm still failing every day. We are all a work in progress. One day, you'll be sitting in the dark. But in that moment, I want you to remember the power of you. For a lot of people, the distance between their dreams and their reality is intimidating, and they get stuck. And the only way forward is to be real about what it's gonna take for you to achieve those dreams.
If you think you want to do what you think I've done, then do what I've done.
You're gonna have to go out there and get it. I want you to be fearless. I want you to be decisive. I want you to make a decision right now that when you fail and you fall to your knees, I want you to remember the power of you.
And stick with God. I didn't always stick with him, but he always stuck with me.
And I want you to get back up on your feet. Make a decision today that when you're in the darkness, you'll remember the power of you. And as you face these obstacles that I'm telling you about in your life, y'all know my motto: can't stop, won't stop.
Because here's the deal. God, when he created all of us, he gave you a gift at birth. At birth, he gave it to you. The cool thing about God is he didn't hide it from you. He didn't put it on a mountain. He didn't put it under the water. He didn't hid it under no rock. He put it in you at birth. God never created a soul without giving them a gift. All of you are gifted at something. The problem is you keep wanting your gift, to be what somebody else's gift is. That's a problem. All of you have a gift. You just got to quit wanting your gift to be somebody else's gift. Identify your own gift because you already have it. Here's the way you identify your gift. Your gift is the thing that you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. That is your God-given gift.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me share something with you. I do not believe that any of us have dreams that were not given to us for the purpose of accomplishing those particular dreams. I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how far-fetched it might appear to be. I don't care how disappointing it might have been. But here's what I know, that dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible that I can have my dream as we run toward as we work on it day in and day out. I don't have any college training. What I'm doing now, I could have been doing years ago. But because I did not have a college education, because I didn't believe in myself, because I allowed other people's opinion of me to control my destiny, I didn't act on my ideas. It's necessary that you get the energy drainers out of your life, people who don't want anything, people who are not striving, people who are not challenging themselves, people who aren't growing, people who have stopped dreaming. It's necessary that you align yourself with people who are refusing to leave life just as it is and who want more. My mother used to say, birds of a feather flock together. If you run around with losers, you will end up a loser. It's necessary that you get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dream.
But you got to have faith. Faith without works is dead. You hear it all the time. You go to church and you learn all these scriptures, but then you don't apply none of them to your life. I kid you not. These principles of success, they've taken all of these scriptures and they put them in books. I maxed out 3-4 scriptures to get here. Everything comes from the Bible. You really don't need self-help books. All of that information is in Proverbs. They just reworded it because people don't know how to read the Bible. I'm just giving you real talk now. I'm just trying to tell you how I got here. Your real life, the one God really got for you, is in your imagination. It is not in your current situation or your current paycheck. Your problem is you keep telling your imagination to the wrong people. See, if you want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded person. It's dead. How many times, man, have you had a tremendous idea? Something you thought was the one, and you went and told it to your loved ones and your so-called friends, and they shot it down. I mean, you was convinced that it was just, oh man, I just came to you. And you told it to them and they shot it down. And you thought since they was your loved ones and their friends and they got your best interests at heart, you believed them. You was wrong. You let them talk you out of what God got for you. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. I talk to so many people who get older and they've lost their faith. If you are sitting in here thinking that you're too old to listen to what Steve, hell, I'm 60. I'm 60 years old, but I still rely on my imagination. What I'm sharing with you is stuff that everybody can apply today. I'm just a real dude. I don't even have the education you all have. I flunked out of school. I was hoping I would get on TV. I wrote it on a piece of paper when I was 10, but when I wrote it on the paper, it wasn't factual. It was just hoping. You just got to start with the hope. Faith is the substance of things that you hope for. You just hope something jumps. Your imagination is actually God showing you a preview of a coming attraction that He has for you. The moment you don't believe in your imagination, you negate what He got for you. Some of y'all still sitting here with the ambition of opening a business one day, but you scared to go start the business because you got a job and you got bills. Rich people got bills. Everybody got bills. Hell, I got bills. You're going to let the fact that you got some bills stop you from opening the business, the thing that God done put in your imagination? So you're going to squash that because you got bills. Everybody got bills.
It's necessary to know that everybody won't see it, that everybody won't join you, that everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation, that you are an uncommon breed. You know, you have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself. It's also, ladies and gentlemen, necessary that you be creative. when you're working on your ideas, that you understand the importance of readjusting your strategies. Many times we can have a great idea, but if you're not advancing it in the right way and things don't happen, you become discouraged and think the idea doesn't work. No, that's not true. It's necessary that you be flexible, that you are always thinking of how can I improve this better. It's necessary for you to always explore various ways in which you can improve the quality of service that you're providing for the people, because you model integrity and determination and ambition and truth and honesty. No one can do it for you but you. And even though you face disappointments, even though you will experience some setbacks, it goes with the territory. It's not over until I win. And I'm saying to you, what if all of us took that attitude after we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up? What if we have that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win. But the next thing, ladies and gentlemen, I want to share with you that some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life. In the Penobscot building in Detroit, Michigan, where I was operating my business, and I fell on some hard times, and I was sleeping in my office, and it was hard coming through the lobby. And sometimes they would laugh. There's a guy talking about becoming successful, and look at him. He's bathing in the bathroom upstairs on the 21st floor. He sleeps on the floor. Him and two other dreamers up there. Look at him. It was hard, ladies and gentlemen, coming to speak to people. And I was facing financial difficulties in my own life. I was behind on my bills and my dreams, and I'm saying to them, you can live your dream. It was hard, ladies and gentlemen. It was very difficult to pick myself up each day believing that I could do it. There were times that I doubted myself. I said, God, why is this happening to me? I'm just trying to take care of my children and my mother. I'm not trying to steal or rob from anybody. Why did this have to happen to me? It was very hard. For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. As you hold on to that dream, there are moments when you're going to doubt yourself. There are rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass. People who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning. And here's what I will share with you, that in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeat. But in the process of doing that, you will discover some things about yourself that you don't know right now. What you will realize is that you have greatness within you, that you're greater than your circumstances, that you don't have to go through life being a victim. Most people have done all that they're ever going to do. They raise a family, they earn a living, and then they die. The people that are living their dream are finding winners to attach themselves to. The people that are living their dreams are the people that know that if it's going to happen, it's up to them. The people that are running after their dreams are the people that are hungry. It's a long shot, ladies and gentlemen, from Liberty City, an abandoned building on a floor, never knowing my mother or father. It's a long shot. No college training, labeled educable, mentally retarded. But I kept running toward my dream. Repeat after me, please. It's possible. I can live my dream. It's necessary. Surround myself with winners. I've got to make it happen. And if you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope and confidence, and stern pertinacity, with the help of God, you'll get it. Thank you. It's not over until I win.
I was bound and determined to show them that I could. Tell me I can't do it. I will prove you wrong. I will show you